So it's 8:40 a.m. So I just had an argument with one of my coworkers. Well, I'm the only female here, and I heard that there were 3 females who used to work here, but that they're gone. So then they had at least 2 or 3 other guys here that worked, and they quit very soon, very quickly. And so they have a maintenance guy who does somewhat what we do, but he also fixes things that get broke. So whatever cleaning crew this is, now it's just 2 of us. And the other guy, it was 3 of them. Well, 2 of them had quit, and the other guy, I don't know what happened to him. But this guy right here, I don't even care. I just don't care. Okay, because of I'm experiencing a lot of hurt right now about a lot of things that I wish I could talk about, but I can't talk about. And then they'll make it like as if I'm just, stirring up more trouble by exposing and speaking out against more and more evil that I've been going through, more abuse from people that I've been going through. But, workplace mobbing, trying to mob you off the job with only one person. That's why I say I just wish I had my own business. I wish somebody can lead me to the steps to get to do it and help me out with getting the ball rolling to get to have my own business, even if it's computer based, or point me in the right direction. That way I can have my own business. But here I'm struggling, and I don't care. Our name is freaking named Roderick. And when I first got here, like the first week, he acted like he sexually wanted me or something like that. But it was yesterday or the day before, I think it was Sunday, he tried to show me this video and trying to tell me about this girlfriend that he got, But he acted like he was trying to flirt at me and acting like he sexually wanted me, like he liked me or something like that. I didn't really flirt back because, sometimes I have a hard time trying to catch on when people trying to be subtle and trying to, flirt or whatever. That's one thing I'm not good at. If a person is considered having Asperger's or any kind of autism, it's hard for them to catch on to certain clues or cues or whatever like that, But, so, yesterday and today, the immediate supervisor was gone. And also, the big bosses who own this place, like one of the sisters was here yesterday morning, and, it was the only sister was here yesterday morning, and this morning. So even I think it was Saturday, we had to clean a wedding reception hall in the bathroom, and I think even a little bit before that, this guy figured that when the boss is not around, he figured that he's just a coworker, who's just not exactly as new as me, but he came here like only a week before me. But I don't know if he's around my age or older than me or younger than me or what, but he's not my boss, and he's just a doggone coworker. So one day, a few days ago, he said that the bosses they act like they think we slow or something. No, that was Saturday. And then he said, yeah, they act like they think we slow or something, like we don't know no better or something, he said. And so, then later on, when we worked in that wedding reception hall trying to clean that place up, that's when he pretty much, I started to get the feel that he started to be a little bossy and trying to tell me what to do and treat me like I'm slow, like I don't have any sense. And so, he, take it upon himself to act like he thinks he's my boss and supervisor. But, me being like pretty much upset already about this gang stalking losing so-called targeted individual friends, betraying me and leaving me puzzled and confused and everything. And more stuff that I wish I could talk about. I think I hear somebody. Um, so then, this morning he tried to, tell me what to do. And I stood up to him, you know. Sorry about that. I stood up to him, because I'm sick and tired of bossy co-workers, trying to tell me what to do and treat me like I'm slow. When, if the manager tell me to do something one way and then they want to tell you to do something another way. Like yesterday, he treated me like I was slow and retarded. Like, okay, you can put your card up right now, like my cleaning card. Like, it ain't your job. It ain't your authority to tell me, okay, you can put up your, like, take it upon yourself to just think you're my supervisor and my boss telling me what to do and treat me like I'm slow, like I don't have any common sense. So this morning I started to get frustrated and quit. Say fuck it and quit. Because, they say with the workplace mobbing, they bully you and trying to boss you around and bully you and treat you like you don't know how to do your job and trying to run you off the job. And keep you homeless while they freaking making their living. So I know that, at first I was going to just get mad and quit. But I said, you know what? I don't want to let this, I'm pretty sure things might he might decide to stay out of my way. I felt like, well, I should stay out of his way. And, because you a freaking co-worker who think you have the authority to be my boss and micromanage me. The reason why I left my cart out was because I was waiting on more instruction if I finished my job early yesterday. And I figured that, maybe the boss might have something else for me to do. And it's like just about everybody complains about what the bosses make us do or whatever, But he does too, so, and the other guys too. But it's like, I feel like this is the only job opportunity I can get right now, and it's like I'm trying to survive. The perps online are making false rumors about me, falsely accusing me of trying to scam and get over on people, and everybody believes their convincing, brainwashing lies, even though I'm considered too highly qualified or too quote unquote intelligent or whatever for this job. That guy who trained me, he even tried to make it like as if I'm kind of too smart to be here. Before he even realized that I had a college degree, before I even told him I had a bachelor's degree, I try to do as best as I can with my job. Even when I used to work the other place, a few other places, they would tell me I do a very good job and thorough with cleaning up and everything like that. So I'm trying to survive. I don't want to quit. I'm trying to survive and don't want to quit. And, I figure he had perp mentality too. You don't freaking try to, because I knew it's part of the gang stalking. That's why I freaking stood up to him and went off on him. Because you ain't going to treat me like I'm retarded, yet you don't like to be treated like you're slow. So I'm just trying to, I don't want to have to be on the streets constantly begging and panhandling all the time. I have been fighting to try to, as I said, one of the other jobs in 2019, if they would have given me full-time hours, I was this close to almost getting enough money. Almost getting enough money to, get my own simple place, like $500 or something. But it's like very hard, even here in Pensacola now, they're making like it's a housing struggle. Who knows? I probably can work here for a while and build up and then maybe move somewhere, maybe move somewhere else. I don't know. But, he tried to tell me, oh, you should poke a hole in the bag. You should poke a hole in the bag to make the bag easy to go down or something like that. Well, if he think I should do it, I'm like, well, if it's that simple and that's what you want, like, how come you don't just do it? I didn't tell him that, but I just simply said, you're not my boss, you're not my supervisor, don't be trying to tell me what to do. And then he, had those narcissistic mannerisms, treating me like as if I'm dumb as fuck. And I said, how dare you try to disrespect and try to handle and talk to a female like that, So, he figured that just because we're by ourselves, he can think that he can bully me around and treat me like he thinks he's my supervisor. There's no bosses around, like nobody really around right now, And so if you're cleaning the bar areas and the rest and sweeping and mopping there, and I'm cleaning up the bathrooms and stuff, there's a way you can tell somebody to do something right. It just sounding like you're dictating, rather than being like, well, people these days, that's why nobody can get along, because people just think it's okay to be rude. Politeness and manners is just thrown out of the window. That he can just tell me what to do, and he has like a jovial personality anyway. I know I do because of my upbringing and my abuse, but I don't know what he's up to, but he pretty much has a jovial personality enough to make me wonder if he's younger than me or not. But still, you're not the supervisor to, think that you can be my handler or something, or just think you can tell me what to do. I'm standing up to people, older or younger, who treat me like I lack intelligence and like as if I'm really dumb, So